Forget the kite. Forget the money. This man was far stranger than that. He sat naked by an open window every single morning, on purpose. He believed cold rooms cured sickness. Everyone thought he'd lost his mind. He once electrocuted himself trying to cook a turkey with lightning. His ego, he admitted, was hurt far worse than his body. This is not the story you learned in school. This is the real one. Boston, 1706. Benjamin was the 15th child of 17. His father made candles and soap for a living. Money was always tight. He was pulled from school at just 10 years old. Forever. 2 years of formal education. That's all he ever received. Everything else he taught himself, one stolen book at a time. At 12, his brother James forced him into a brutal apprenticeship. James beat him regularly. For 9 years, Benjamin endured it. So he did something clever. He invented a secret identity to fight back. He called her Silence Dogood, a fictional widow with sharp opinions. Her letters became the talk of Boston. Nobody knew who she was. Not even James. His own brother printed her words for months. When the truth came out, James was furious and painfully jealous. So, at just 17, Benjamin ran away, completely alone. He arrived in Philadelphia with almost no money and knew no one. His pockets were stuffed with rolls because he had nowhere to put them. A young woman watched him from her doorway. She'd remember that moment. Years later, she would become his wife, but not before heartbreak first. Few know this. Benjamin had a son born outside of marriage. He named him William and raised him anyway without shame. William would grow up to become a royal governor, then his father's enemy. By 23, Benjamin owned his own print shop. He worked relentlessly. He wheeled his own paper through town just to be seen working hard. It worked. People trusted him. His shop became the busiest in the city. Then he created something that made him rich beyond his printing. Poor Richard's Almanac, full of jokes, weather, and clever little sayings. It sold 10,000 copies a year, in a colony of barely 1 million. Here's something odd. He once wrote an entire essay about farts. He argued science needed more honesty, even about uncomfortable topics. He invented swim fins at just 11 years old, for his own hands. He was, even then, obsessed with making ordinary things work better. He also invented a chair that turned into a stepladder, just for fun. He didn't just print news. He built the city around him piece by piece. He started the city's first volunteer fire department. Fires were terrifying then. He also founded the first public lending library in America. Before Franklin, only the wealthy could afford to own books at all. Yes, the kite experiment really happened, but it was far riskier than taught. He could have been killed instantly. Others who copied him actually died. He wasn't just curious. He was trying to prove lightning was electricity. He was right, and it changed how the entire world understood the sky. From that storm came his most useful invention, the lightning rod. It saved countless buildings from burning down. He refused to patent it. Knowledge belongs to everyone, he reportedly said. He gave away every invention. He also invented a stove that burned less wood but gave off more heat. The governor offered him a patent monopoly. Franklin turned it down flat. That, he said, is not why we should let our brains work for us. As tensions with Britain grew, his son William chose the king's side. Benjamin chose independence. It shattered their relationship forever. They never fully reconciled, not even near the end of his life. At 70 years old, most men rest. Franklin sailed to France instead. He needed France's help, money, ships, and soldiers to win a war. So he did something clever. He became the most fashionable man in Paris. He wore a plain fur cap instead of a powdered wig. Paris went wild for it. His face appeared on rings, snuff boxes, and medallions across the city. The simple printer from Boston had become a celebrity across the ocean. And it worked. France sent ships, soldiers, and gold to the revolution. Behind closed doors, he loved chess, sometimes for 12 hours straight. He once played through an entire solar eclipse without noticing it happened. He also loved a good drink and admitted his best ideas came that way. Here's what most textbooks skip. Franklin once owned enslaved people himself. But late in life, something in him changed completely. He became president of one of America's first abolition societies. At 83 years old, he petitioned Congress to end slavery entirely. Congress refused to even debate it. It was one of his final public acts. By his last years, he could barely walk. Gout and kidney stones tortured him. Still, he kept writing letters almost every single day. He requested a simple gravestone, just 2 words, Benjamin Printer. Not statesman, not scientist, not diplomat, just printer. He died in April 1790 at 84 years old, surrounded by family. 20,000 people came to his funeral, nearly the entire city. But here's the strangest part. His will contained a secret 200-year plan. He left money to Boston and Philadelphia, locked away for 2 full centuries. By the time it unlocked, his gift was worth millions. That was Benjamin Franklin.